So I've spent most of my career looking at and trying to help institutions reform and face new challenges and adapt to those challenges and so on. When I joined the Berggruen Institute about 8 years ago, we sort of took it to a new level. It wasn't just institutional change, but it was really looking at the architecture of the systems and trying to figure out how they needed to adapt. Our ethos, and I guess what drives me and what wakes me up every morning is we're living through a profound era of discontinuous change. This isn't a time when we can sort of tweak the institutions or we can, build a couple of new tools and we'll be able to handle and manage what's coming at us. This is a moment where we really have to look at the systems, and we have to find new systems and new models, because whether it's ecosystems or economic systems or political systems or financial systems, we're watching the institutional architecture that we have today, which was really designed for the industrial era. We're watching it falter on all those dimensions. And it doesn't take, all you have to do is look at a newspaper to see that. So the system that David's trying to address, at least in my mind, and why I'm excited about this idea, is because it is looking at capitalism. Capitalism, as we've so defined it, or as it's become over time, has really, in a way, come to the end of its useful life. And at some point along the way, although I think capitalism brought us great benefits in many, many areas, it has become a winner-take-all mentality and centered on greed. And as a result, we see what's left, right? We see the massive concentration of wealth, a destabilizing level of inequality, the destruction of the planet. We could go on. So essentially, I think that David's idea and the blueprints model is one that it is a new model. It's human-centered. It's planet-centered. And I think this model can work, and I think models like this are what we need to implement if we're going to sort of be a going concern as a human species, frankly. But what excites me about the blueprints model is its simplicity. Essentially what we're doing is we're empowering people who have the most at stake in preserving the land, in preserving the ecosystem. We're empowering them with decision-making power and with capital to invest in their land the way they see fit. And we're helping them do that. And we're finding partners for those peoples, and partners who are like-minded, who want to participate in this process in a way that empowers them, in a way that provides them with, or gives them their due in terms of preserving their human dignity and their lifestyle and their ecosystem. So I think it's, these like-minded organizations are going to come, they're going to develop the asset in a way that is sustainable, and the returns on that are going to go back to the people. So I think it's the kind of model that it can definitely work, and it can definitely scale, and we're seeing it work in different places. I think the challenge is, can we do it in the developed world? Frankly, the philosophy of the developed world, it's like we've already become a people that we enjoy our lifestyle, and that lifestyle is the problem. It's not sustainable. So if we start with Indigenous people who have a much more, obviously, sustainable lifestyle, we can actually scale this model in a way that preserves the planet. So in any case, I'm really excited about this. I think the team that has come together around Blueprints is a fantastic team. These are the people who are on the ground in the community, understand these people, understand the needs of the Indigenous, know how to build trust-based relationships with them. And we're seeing the model work in different sectors. So I'm going to hand it back to the team who knows much more about Blueprints and the work that's going on there, but just to endorse this as an idea and as a model and as a team, it's worth investing in.